Puede ser que este sea el video más largo que he editado para redes sociales, pero si eres fanático de Star Wars, de los parques de Disney y de la construcción de sables láser, acompáñame en este video, porque voy a construir mi primer sable láser.
While outside, one of the gatherers has to decide if you were the trustworthy type. Keep in mind, that does not mean you have to choose the light side. We welcome light or dark in the workshop. We just want to make sure that you'll keep the secrets that line these walls. So welcome. We're glad you're here. In fact, I like it. Go ahead and take a moment. This room is not seen by most, so I want you to take it in. I'm sure at some point as you're looking around, you will think to yourself, wow, this is a lot of old junk. But that's exactly what we want any stormtroopers who knock on the door to see. We are the gatherers. And what we gather is actually not old junk at all. While the stormtroopers see worthless clutter, these parts and pieces have been in the battles between the Jedi and the Sith. We simply travel to the planets where they once fought, we collect the wreckage they've left behind, and we bring it here. We believe that the Force remains in these pieces, and if we can preserve that energy, hopefully you can use it to change the galaxy. Now let's start talking about the relic that brings you here, but before we get into that, you've heard the legend of Luke Skywalker, yes?
Yes.
There we go, good. We hear of another. A Jedi called Rey. Have we heard of her as well?
Yes.
Oh, not really. She's pretty new to our galaxy. You see, there's this great awakening that has brought a whole generation to come and start their story. For light or dark, you are here to build your lightsaber. The lightsaber is a very interesting relic because it is wielded by our greatest heroes and our darkest enemies. The lightsaber is elegant, enigmatic, and most importantly, it's an extension of the builder. Each one of you will hold in your hands the bond of the Force, but not if I just keep talking about it. Shall we begin?
Yes.
The Kyber crystal. This is the heart of your lightsaber. Now, it's called the heart of the lightsaber because it lives in the center of your hilt. But more than that, it's what powers the lightsaber. It's what creates the blade. For that, just remember, the color of the crystal that you feel called to, it becomes the color of your lightsaber. Like blue. Once it was wielded by the great master Obi-Wan Kenobi, Anakin Skywalker, now red. Green. Qui-Gon Jinn, Ahsoka Tano, Master Yoda himself, and Luke Skywalker. Violet. This is the color of balance, once wielded by the great Master Windu. And red. This is the color of power. Darth Maul, Asajj Ventress, Darth Vader, and our supreme leader, Kylo Ren himself. But you might have had some idea of what crystal is already calling to you. As I went through one of them, I'm sure one of them kind of called out. But just in case, I want to give you a moment. I call it a moment with the Force. Close your eyes, take a breath. Picture one of the 4 crystals that I mentioned before. You will see one of those colors called to you, my friends. When you can picture it, open your eyes. Reach out and choose the crystal that called to you.
I'm speechless.
you will, take your crystal and place it in that small tray that's at the front of your build station, that rectangular tray. What do you say, my friends? Should we move on to the fun part? Yes! Yeah! Here comes the pieces to your build. Now we're about to get started with this build. Take this moment when you get that box, take a look, see what's inside. Just don't start building quite yet.
Okay, okay.
Follow along with myself and the gatherer who's standing across from you. We're going to tell you what you have in this box. That left side of your box holds your chassis. The right side of your box will hold your activation plates. Now if you look in the middle, you're going to see 4 grips, and then 2 emitters, and then 2 bottle caps. Now I know that's a lot of words to offer you all at once. You don't have to remember that, but you do have to listen to that gatherer who's standing across from you. They are ready, so my friends, are you ready?
Yeah!
Let us build.
Alright, how are we all doing so far? So far so good? Perfect. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and start with your chassis. You got your crystal. Alright, so your crystal is going to go inside that not in the middle. So this is the trickiest step. I always find for me it's a bit easier. I stick one of my fingers through into the bottom. Do the same thing with the top. Push it up on that top plate. And then just balance the middle in there. Super simple. Just like I said, the trickiest steps if you end up needing a little bit of help. That is exactly why I'm here.
There you go.
That's upside down too. That's it. You would leave it like that. You can leave it like that. I'm just impressed with the skill. Alright, so right on the side, you've got that red and that blue mark. So you're going to pick either set of activation plates. For you guys have them originally, it's the same design. Just make sure you're grabbing from one slot or the other. When you put those on, right along the inside, there's going to be the same red and blue. So red is going to go right on top of red. Blue goes right on top of red.
Will be our switches. You have an option from Israel and America, all the same, but we're going to test it out to see.
Slide up on your switch.
Now, when you select
Here we go. Perfect. Alright, so 1 and 2 are going to be your groups. You have the option. You're only going to grab 2. Any of them can be the top, any of them can be the bottom, so you can mix and match these however you want. As you're putting those on, we're going to have that bronze ring. You guys are going to have that ring, which is going to be in the silver color. That ring is going to go in towards your switch. You're going to slightly push down and then twist, and it'll tighten for you.
I can choose it.
Yeah, I need 2.
Okay.
Yeah? Let it right on?
Because then it's not
Put a little bit of pressure down.
Alright. Now, next one will be our sleeves.
It's not so much about the pushing as it is the twisting. And you're going to get one on the top and one on the bottom. So as soon as you got one on there, one on your other, and then you're going to be all good.
For you, you
can always just slide it on there, see what it looks like. You can always test drive the pieces. That one's going to go. There you go. You got it. Alright, as soon as we've got both of those on and we're good, number 3 is going to be your emitter. You're going to get one of those. That's going to go right up towards the top, right where that open end is. Now we and then as soon as that's on there, your last step is going to be number 4. That's going to go right on the bottom. It's going to be your end cap. As soon as that's on there and we're happy with it, you're just going to lie it right in the stands in front of you. And then I'll be by. I'll double check everything, make sure everything's looking good.
Now you choose another one.
So we're all going to activate together as a group. So when one says activate, you'll slide that up, down to deactivate. Okay, now I'll get this out of your way and then we're all good.
Wow.
All pretty good. All right, so we're all going to activate together as a group. So when Kembe says activate, you'll slide up. It'll be down to deactivate.
Okay.
You take this, but then we're all good.
Once you get those two, leave it here. That tells me that you don't have to
El sable de ella es casi igual al mío. Yo veo mucho dark side aquí. Seducidos por el lado oscuro.
Y uno que tantas veces rompió tantos palos de escobas armándose un sable láser, esta oportunidad era única en la vida. Estaba tan ansioso, sigamos viendo el video.
What do we think? We like it over here? Yeah? Each wheel has their own balance, their own weight, and their own advantages. You're going to see with our power and visual the texture that they put, because these are some like heavy pieces. So for that, that texture is going to stabilize the hand no matter how you're holding the middle. Keep in mind too, the spikes were used as additional defense. So having that steady grip means you can actually gear and use those. Bold choice.
place it inside.
Great choice, especially if you're celebrating a union together. Congratulations. They say they are the most loyal pieces. For that, they were often trained not only on the dominant side, but also on the non-dominant side. Makes it great if you choose to do a partner attack. She seems like she can handle her own. That way you can pass it nice and easy.
My friends, and I sure hope by now we are friends. For now, yeah, we are. Because in this room, this is just the start of your build. We are not light side, we are not dark side. In fact, we aim to work with you. So before you stabilize your lightsaber, do me one favor. Reach to the middle of your build, kind of hover that hand right over the top. And then I want you to just close your eyes. I'm sure your day has been full of kind of rushing through our galaxy. I just want you to stop and take a breath. They say in moments of trial, the Jedi and the Sith would simply quiet their mind. That is where the Force will find them. There it is. Good. Open your eyes, my friends. Release your hand. And I feel a lot of energy in this room, so for your safety, please take a big, explosions distance step back. Oh, but not because anything would explode. That would be crazy. Travelers, I am not stopping. I am Kembe, the second in command. And it seems that when he leaves me in charge, things can get a little out of hand. I do mean that literally. If you take a look at my ceiling, you're going to see what I'm talking about. These skylights were put there through a great learning opportunity. We have learned that sometimes lightsabers are too strong. If that is you, we have also learned to make sure we aim upward. Otherwise, we
Well done. Chosen not much with skill you have. Chosen with heart. When joined they are much more they will become. For you, it is time.
Master Yoda. It is time. It is time time for you to begin your journey. In a moment, my new friends, you will step towards your lightsaber, you will place your hand upon your hilt, and when I say activate, slide up on your switch. It is time. Step forward. Hand on your hilt. Activate. Builders, raise your lightsabers. Congratulations! This is the lightsaber that lights your way. You are amongst Jedi and Sith that come before you. And now it is up to you. At this point, you will change our galaxy. But remember, it only takes a spark. Now deactivate and
Complete your lightsabers. Light your path, it can. Choose your path. Only you can. May the Force be with you.
thank you, Master. Builders, in your hands you hold remarkable power. Remarkable power should not be dropped on the ground. I think we can help you with that. Alicia has a saber sheath for you as you depart today. One last piece of advice before your new journey begins. That saber you've made is now an extension of you. Trust it to lead you to extraordinary places. And if you can trust the Force, maybe we can tell your story. Now raise your saber and activate.